Okay, I have had a very, very, very busy day, which started with coffee, thank goodness, because I needed it. Got my hair all fixed, kind of cute. Went to church. There was a last minute, very last minute, I found out that this art program we were going to do was not happening. The artist who was going to do this presentation was not available due to unforeseen, not so great circumstances. Understandable. So that threw things kind of hinky. Got through church, got that handled. Then we managed to get everybody together. Church was interesting. Somebody's ex-husband showed up, and they needed to leave quickly before the ex-husband knew they were actually in the building. But that worked. We made that happen. Got through with church. Got everybody together. Went through, what was it? First 3 acts of the Crucible. The script is loaded. It looks like somebody took the actual script and a big handful of typos and just chucked it all in there. So I'm cleaning it up. I'm trying really hard to make it into a proper script where anything that's not dialogue is capitalized, so you know not to say it. You see it for a direction as you're reading quickly. But that was tripping us up quite a bit. So I said, you know what, I can edit this pretty quickly, especially on my phone, and just open up the document, touch the word, and if my keyboard is set to caps lock, it'll automatically give me the option to capitalize the entire word. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All caps, all caps, all caps, all caps. And hopefully I'll be done cleaning this up by the middle of the day tomorrow. Because we've got to get our time up there. We got to shorten this. That's not going to be easy. Some of these folks are appropriate to age, a bit slowed down. One's a former minister. I should say retired minister. That stuff goes long. Then, after that was all done, I realized, I had got to go get some air in this back passenger side tire. At which point my CIA agent and my FBI agent gave me Diwali presents. I don't know really squat about Diwali. I'm not entirely certain why they celebrate it, but that's fine. I was not expecting to be given a Kate Spade bag. And there's a tag on it that kind of made me balk, but apparently they're part of a discount program. It's really nice. I've never had a bag this nice. I don't know. But apparently the price tag says $2.99, but apparently it was not anywhere near that. Thank goodness, because I didn't think I could accept that if that were the case. I don't think I've ever spent more than $10 on a purse. I get my purses from Goodwill and occasional little boutiques, but it's black and silver and will go with everything else in my wardrobe. I mean, I'm wearing black and silver boots right now. So anyway, I barely set eyes on John today. Haven't seen Bruce at all. But I got a text from my mom. You know, this was planned for. I did warn my parents that you probably wouldn't see me at all till 4. But I've warned my folks, and my folks have let me know that my kids have been peaceful and quiet and just snacking on junk. And to go grab some more fish sticks and fries from the grocery store. So that's where I'm headed. Okay, I was so stuck with a lack of space on my phone that I grabbed a picture of my dinner, which was a stack of fish sticks, fresh from frozen, fried on the stove, waffle fries, some special tartar sauce with, oh my gosh, my eyeshadow is still on. Okay, I need, great. Anyway, yeah, I had a bottle of diet citrus tea with it, and there was also some quiche that was actually left over from church. Can't let this particular type of quiche go to waste. But I've just spent several hours switching back and forth between making this mucked up script a little bit more readable because it desperately needs it, capitalizing anything that's not dialogue, not meant to be spoken, so description and stage direction, and editing about half an hour worth of one of my vlog videos. One of these. I'm gonna go sleep now. Man, I miss driving this thing. I'm in my usual vehicle, not my dad's. And it's not straining my back or my arms. It doesn't hurt my knee to climb up into this thing. So this is great. This past weekend, yesterday, day before, he had, that's right, weird things. He had cleaned up an old part of throttle body with throttle body cleaner and put that back in and pulled some wires out and replaced those. And it seems to be running okay, but it's got a little bit of stuff it's got to do before it'll pass inspection. And the sticker expired last month. So, I am fully prepared to possibly get a warning. But I know enough about what needs to happen with this vehicle because it's got to get run to reset these codes in case I get pulled over. So, off I go to pick up my kids. Engine codes really only reset if it's between a quarter tank and 3/4. And my dad accidentally filled it all the way up. It's okay though, because I rated it back down just a bit. I also finished re-editing the Crucible script for the play readings. I'm really kicking it in the butt today. I don't want to do this today. My mom went to her Tai Chi lesson. It's been a while for her, and I hope that goes well. I forgot to turn on my ring light and lamp so that you could actually see anything super dark. And Bruce managed to slice his thumb knuckle open on the Gatorade can. So I was just in the kitchen doing first aid on him because he genuinely thinks that masking tape and a paper towel are a good enough bandage. I have told him straight up, with the type of insurance he has, I can absolutely threaten to do this, that if he does not become an expert at first aiding himself, that I'm just going to start taking him in anytime he gets any injury. Because if he's not treating it properly, then clearly he needs to See what the professionals will do. I'm irritated. Anyway, it's dinner time. We don't have any kind of an organized dinner. I have a vanilla chai latte from a mix. It's a powder in a can with water from the kettle and some oat milk I added to try to cool it down a little bit after because it's like boiling hot. And I microwaved a couple of burgers for myself with my low-calorie bread, low-calorie Miracle Whip, and some cheap plasticky American sliced cheese. And I'm also having a pear because I really do try to have plant matter every day. I got that script re-edited. Unfortunately, for some reason, I thought, I'll leave so people can make comments. And I am getting ridiculously lots and lots of comments to change. Things that are just like not needed. If it's a separate paragraph, you don't need, if there's a space, you don't need to indent it, just go with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I went through the whole blasted script. Are you serious? Not doing that again. It's going to be read only. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me to change anything. I'm going to watch the latest episode. Apparently it's the season finale of House of the Dragon. Because I need a break. It's 16 degrees. And it's supposed to get down to 12 degrees overnight. Not too bad. That's not horrible. It's also not so much that I need to bust out my snow pants. And we're under a tornado watch. Awesome. But it's just a watch, not a warning, so we're probably fine. So I've been using Duolingo, trying to pick up some German. Mostly I mess with Bruce. We tried to get Spanish at the same time because John and I were supposed to, we pinky promised to learn some Spanish, but that doesn't mess with Bruce. And apparently I can't do 2 languages on Duolingo at the same time. I don't know. I might be able to find a way to do that. Maybe using 2 accounts. I don't know. I'll find out eventually. And then in the morning I'm supposed to go take the Explorer, go get it inspected, going for the registration and all that. So I was actually checking the lights, the horn, the headlights, the turn signals, all of it earlier, the condition of the wiper blades, so we can get the updated sticker. They had ads for that a few years ago. Put Texas in your corner. Anyway, I gotta get some sleep. I am about falling over. Headed out to pick up my kids from school. Then I have to run into town and get some mashed potato packets. And it's been a long day. There was a very, very long wait to get my car inspected today, but it passed. And then there was another long wait at the tax office to get my new sticker on. Sticker achieved. Now, this doesn't mean the car doesn't have problems. It absolutely does have problems. This just means it's street legal. So when I break down, it's not something I'm going to get a ticket for. I also set up the Zoom meeting for the rehearsal tonight because, you know, we get practice. There's a mention of cider in the play. I have this really nice cider that turned out with a kind of a beer taste to it, and I'm just thinking, the play is November 1st, Sober October will be over. I think I'm going to take cider with me to the thing, and then we'll have that available for the cast after the performance. Or before. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it's dinner time. And I am sitting down because I got a very short amount of time before I have to get into this rehearsal. I'm going to scarf some dinner first, watch a little bit of TV, and try to relax. My back is killing me. I'm having a HEB distributor brand Hill Country Fare is diet strawberry soda. This is a stuffed pork chop. Apparently it's got cornbread stuffing with wild rice and some mushrooms or something like that in it, and loaded baked mashed potatoes, which are delightful, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna have this, watch TV, Zoom meeting. I'm fine. Okay, it's 10 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get down to 8 tonight. And I pretty much have to leave the house when it's at its coldest, right as the sun's coming up. Not looking forward to that, but I have stuff, so I'll be fine. I have my heater running. I have my heating pad going, actually. It's cold enough that John's already asleep, but I didn't have to hassle him to turn off his air conditioner. He has this pesky habit of leaving it on for noise, even when it's not hot. Sticking with the Sober October stuff, no booze today. That's the whole month so far. I really think this is an attainable goal. I haven't made any YouTube shorts in a bit, though. I'm probably going to have to make one of those tomorrow. The play reading went well. I think the cleaned up script helped us get through it a lot quicker. And I've got a little meeting thing at one of the schools tomorrow morning. Hopefully it'll warm up pretty quick tomorrow. It was really cold this morning. I'm talking leggings under jeans cold. And then I hung out in the school parking lot for an hour until it was time for me to go in and do a meeting. Everybody's fine. Got through all that fun stuff. Left, went home, I'm goofing around here, and then I get called close to noon. John was throwing up. Awesome. So I go get him. It might be nerves. He didn't have any dairy. Both my kids have dairy issues. And you know what? This is super irritating. There's both flu B and a stomach bug going around the school. But it could just be nerves. They're supposed to go do Halloween stuff with their dad this weekend. If he's sick, they can't go. So he's home. I ran back out to Spirit Halloween store. Got him a mask for this one character. He's already got the stuff to be. And I went to Goodwill and I got myself a blouse and I got some socks. At least one pair of those socks should work with his costume. Picked up Bruce and came home. Not a very eventful day. I have a whole bunch of stuff on my bed because Bruce pulled all these games down to get at my motorcycle helmet because he wanted to see if he could use it for a Halloween costume piece, and then he decided it's too heavy, which it should be because it's an actual motorcycle helmet for going on motorcycles with. It's Brain Bucket, approved by Texas Department of Transportation. it's gonna be heavy. That's how it keeps your head in one piece. It's dinner time, but there was no organized plan. Not today. So I just microwaved myself a bowl of canned ravioli. Don't care. I'm also having a can of diet strawberry soda again, because once more, don't care. I'm eating out of a can. That's fine. It ran through the microwave at least. Just, I'm tired. I'm low effort. John's feeling a lot better. And the school nurse did say that since nerves tend to do this for him, if he's feeling fine, he can go back to school tomorrow. Normally it's a 24-hour wait. Last night I found a show, Avenue 5, starring Hugh Laurie and Josh Gad. And I watched, I think, their first 3-4 episodes. And it's just great. And from what I've heard on interviews from this guy's coworkers, Hugh Laurie is supposed to be an absolute sweetheart who's just really, really good at playing a total jerk. I love people like that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's on HBO Max. I'm gonna get back into that because I need a couple of days, I think, between episodes of The Expanse, because I know once I get to the finale, there's no more Expanse. And that's heartbreaking. So I'm gonna eat my dinner, watch my show, and put my stuff away. So 11111. I ran out of Avenue 5 episodes. There's not a lot in a season. That's fine. I kept up my Duolingo streak, and I think I'm tired. And tomorrow after I get the boys to school, I gotta go hit the grocery store and let their dad know that John's feeling better and we'll be back at school tomorrow. Because illness can affect weekend scheduling. We don't want to do that. But I'm tired, and I guess I missed a little bit of my eyeshadow. Okay. Alright, I'm done for the night. This is not how I want to spend my day, but the power is out. I woke up cold. I'm getting a rough start to my day. This sucks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be on again by like 8:30. I won't be here when it does. Okay, the power pole and fence have been broken. So the line is down low enough they can't get the buses into the neighborhood. Awesome. My day is shaped up a little busy. I got some groceries. I restocked the church little free pantry from the bigger pantry closet thing. I'm currently stuck in traffic right now. Oh, this is fun. And I went to Goodwill and picked up 2 belts. I went to the fabric store and picked up 5 yards of plaid. It's a costume party, okay? This is not going to require much sewing on my part. Thank goodness. Wow, this is a mess. I don't know if this big rig is trying to turn or what. I have met up. I went to IKEA Like, I would really like to... What is happening right now? So, went to IKEA, got a special light bulb, poked around in the scratch and dent clearance section, and it turns out that they had the Ivar wine racks, bottle racks, in the size that I wanted for half what they would normally cost, because they're not going to have them anymore. So I'm going to be doing some shuffling around in my room a bit. I have a lot to do. I need to bottle some cider. I need to get some slides made. I met somebody over here at the church to get a hold of the copies of the script that I'm supposed to disperse. He's going to be dispersing the other ones. I think this is the longest I've ever waited at a corner without a light. I can see my kids' school from here. I need to go and pick them up. This is irritating. I knew the scripts were a bit big, but yikes. It's a whole ream of paper. Not even coming to Act 2. Okay, I've been putting highlighter on my lines and dots, you know, 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots on the lines leading up to mine, so I'm paying attention of where to come in. And it's dinner time, so I'm taking a short break. I'm having one of my diet mixed berry teas. And this is, gosh, what? It's jalapeno and cream cheese stuffed pork loin with bacon. It's bacon wrapped, and also some microwavable potatoes and peppers and onions. Grilling potatoes that you just toss in the microwave and hit the number 6 button, and when it beeps, it's food. I'm gonna try to find something funny to watch. Probably something on YouTube so it's nice and short, so I'll remember to get back into marking up that whole ream of paper. And now looking at it, I'm even more surprised that I managed to get it readable in the short amount of time that it took, which was about 12 hours on and off. Alright, back to it. Well, I'm having a time. I fell asleep last night trying to get my script into my binder, which I picked up at Office Depot with John after Smoothie King, which was after dropping off 2 scripts with the guy running the show, right? But I was going through the whole thing with a marker and a highlighter and 3-hole punch. It's over 200 pages, and the 3-hole punch only punches 2 pages at a time. And I was listening to a YouTube video, tried to keep me awake. Didn't work, fell asleep, lights on all night. I could hear my parents, who hollered down the hallway because my lights were still on and my door was open, that they were headed out to go vote, early voting, a few minutes before 7. So at that point I'm like, I'm awake. So I got up and made some biscuits and eggs and packed John's lunch. Had some coffee. I also had some biscuits and eggs. There's still biscuits sitting on the cookie sheet in the oven, but that's fine. And for a little while, right before the storm really hit hard, around 7:30, 7:20-ish, it was very yellow. Everything was yellow. So I was joking with John, well, yeah, it used to look like this all the time. Haven't you seen The Wizard of Oz? It was back before they invented color. And he rolled his eyes at me, of course. And so we did talk about, you know, well, film history. They did invent color before that. Technicolor movies before that, but with the they were still making black and white. They still occasionally make black and white films. It's no big deal, but they specifically used both black and white film for that movie. I don't think they were the first one to do it, but they were the most well known, certainly. Alright, the power only blinked once while I was getting John's lunch packed, so hopefully it will stay on and not be an issue. The power pole that got hit yesterday's, I think it was yesterday, appears to be firmly cemented into place. Well, the hole in the fence is still there where somebody smacked it. I gotta make some background slides. I gotta finish getting my, gosh, what was it? I have to finish getting my script into the binder, and I have to make a big pot of chili and some potatoes. I have to work on my costume. This costume needs to be ready for Sunday. And also I mean to bottle some cider. Not drinking it. I'm still doing really good on that. But November 1st is the performance, and cider is mentioned several times in the play, and I would like to bring some. I'm almost out of room on my phone again. I'm gonna have to do some editing. Despite the massive amount of brewing supplies sitting out, I was bottling. I was not drinking any of it, although I am preparing to have some on November 1st. Sober October, still going strong. I'm having a diet strawberry soda. I cooked chili from a kit rather than from a can, on top of corn chips with cheese over it. I tried to Hasselback my potatoes. These are not Hasselbacked. They are just hassled. Oil, salt, and pepper. Smells really good. And from the microwave, from a frozen bag of them, broccoli with cheese sauce, because it's dinner time. I'm going to try to watch something, and then I got to get my kids to their dads for the weekend. Seen these before. Never seen these before. These are coming home with me. I did manage to get my kids dropped off with their dad. They have their costumes, they have their laptops, they have their phones, everything's fine. I took my last 2 scripts that I had to go deliver. Took one to my sister-in-law, she's also in the play reading. And then I ran out to the one address that I was given for this other friend way in Austin, and turns out he doesn't live there anymore. I had tried texting, I had tried calling, and it was not until after I had gone and knocked on somebody's door at 7:30 in the evening just to find out that he's no longer at the address that I got a response about, no, I'm not at that address, let's meet somewhere else. That's great. That's great. I'm still getting used to this blasted lamp again, because the bulb was out for so long because it wasn't a normal size bulb. I fell asleep for like a little tiny bit watching a documentary on the earliest known depictions of Jesus on the wall of the ruins of some old church, I think in England. I'm not sure, but anyway, I had to edit a chunk of video to delete some stuff to record this, so I'll probably be putting up another video soon. Yay. I hope tomorrow goes a little smoother. Pretty uneventful morning. I need to set up for a Zoom meeting later for yet another rehearsal. And I really need to get this fabric under control for my costume tomorrow. Yeah. I've been watching a little bit too much Hugbees. And I got up like really early this morning, despite the fact that I didn't really have anything to do today.